Hey, what's up, guys and gals? My name is Rick Nineg. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about I Love Lucy, more specifically about a really cool theme that appears multiple times on I Love Lucy, where Ricky is sneaking around. I'll talk to you about it, but I want to welcome new people to the channel and welcome back people who are continuously watching and supporting the channel. This is a classic TV show and movie commentary channel where we talk about incredible facts, factoids, behind the scenes information, as well as just talking about these classic TV shows and movies, the plot, the do you remember type information. So if you like what I do, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Those are two free ways that you could support my channel and allow me to continue doing what I love doing so much. So let's get right to it. The first episode I'll be talking about is Lucy thinks Ricky is trying to murder her. Now, it was the first filmed episode of I Love Lucy, even though it came fifth in the chronology, so it's a little ancient in terms of how it looked compared to the other episodes. It was the only episode that was filmed with 4 cameras instead of 3. All the other ones used the 3-camera system. Now, in this one, as the title says, Lucy really thinks that Ricky's trying to murder her, but of course, that is untrue. The scene that we're going to be just briefly looking at is the one that we're looking at over here, where Ricky is trying to tell Lucy that, hey, every once in a while a husband wants to kill his wife. And he kind of acts out that he's sneaking around the bedroom and trying to choke her out with a handkerchief or a knife or a gun. I mean, it's pretty morbid if you think about it, but it is 1951 type morbid, nothing too crazy. I actually like the episode. I think it's pretty funny. It's slower paced, but the laughs are in it, and it is an enjoyable episode. But this is the beginnings of what we see Ricky sneaking around so much on the I Love Lucy TV series. Now, the episode The Fur Coat also comes from the first season of I Love Lucy, and it's the one that I'm sure you all have seen. It's the one where Ricky brings a rented fur coat that he's trying to use for the show, and Lucy thinks that, in fact, Ricky bought it for her. That's untrue. So she gets so attached to this fur coat. She's totally obsessed that Ricky even has to fake a robbery, get a robber in there. But before that, he is trying to steal that coat, take it back from Lucy because she doesn't want to let it go. And he sneaks around the apartment. Now, my question is, how many of you have seen this scene? Because it's oftentimes taken off in syndication because it takes a little too long. I mean, Ricky really slowly makes the apartment look like it's being robbed and just like ransacked. And so it takes time for him to open all the drawers and empty out the handkerchiefs and crawl on the floor and try to grab the fur coat. He is not successful in the episode, but yeah, you do see him sneaking around in this one. Now we'll jump around to one of my favorite episodes of the entire series, Bonus Bucks. It's a great one where the girls are trying to find the lucky dollar bill that's worth, $3,000. So they're trying to go everywhere, trying to find this dollar bill. They finally find one, but they go on this rat race because the dollar bill gets lost. It gets put in the laundry, right? It's a pretty crazy episode. But in fact, how does Lucy get this bill? Well, Ricky accidentally finds it, and he's trying to surprise Lucy, so he plants it into her purse so that she can find it. And you do see Ricky sneaking around the bedroom again and putting it inside Lucy's bag. Now, again, is this put in syndication or not? Because I don't watch syndication. I watch all the DVD episodes uncensored, basically uncut. And you can see him pulling out so many random items from Lucy's purse. It's kind of funny. It's a sight gag that Ricky's trying to empty it out, and he's pulling out all these weird little things that it's like, oh my gosh, my wife has all this in her purse. Again, they cut a lot of this out because it just takes too long in syndication. They want to put commercials in there for you. But have you seen this scene? Let me know down in the comments below. Before I move on to the next episode, let me know if you want me to do another giveaway. I haven't done one in so long, but I want to hear from you if you want to see more giveaways. So let me know in the comments down below. Now in this one, all the way from season 6, it's the one where little Ricky is trying to get a dog. And in fact, he gets a dog in the apartment, and Ricky and Lucy are not too happy about it. Lucy's the first one who caves and wants to keep the dog. Ricky really doesn't. He eventually caves. But they're both trying to sneak out of the apartment and not tell little Ricky that he has to give the dog back. So you can see Ricky sneaking out of the apartment, pretending that he's still sleeping in bed, and he's sneaking out of the apartment. It's another scene where he is sneaking around. You're starting to see how there's a lot of this in this show. And finally, I'll end with this one. The episode's called Lucy Misses the Mertzes. It's all the way in season 6 where they go from the larger apartment into the home in Connecticut. Well, a totally different transition into that show. And of course, Lucy is missing the Mertzes. Ricky is as well. And they try to make a plan to see each other. So the Mertzes pay the Ricardos a visit. They actually go to their home in the middle of the night, and it scares the Ricardos. So they are sneaking around because they think burglars are downstairs, and they don't know it's the Mertzes. It's a great episode if you haven't seen it. But this time, uniquely, Lucy and Ricky are sneaking about the house this time, and it's cool. It's pretty much one of the last times they're doing this sneaking around, and it slows the pace of the episode down, but that's not necessarily bad. It just feels like you have more of the episode there. And it's fun. It's just fun to be on the journey with them. Let me know if you noticed all these sneaking around moments, especially with Ricky. I love to hear your thoughts down below. We're hitting the ground running with more videos, so thank you. I always need your support, so thanks ahead of time. We'll see you all next time, and don't forget, everyone, be hopeful. A really big thank you to all my Diamond tier patrons: Jerry D, Stacy L, Scott R, Citizen Kane 359, Jennifer P, David D, Kevin K, Sally N, and Vito L. If you want to be on this list or receive exclusives as a great way to support the channel, visit my Patreon description below. Thank you.